Hello there. This is a test vehicle that I was working on 10 years from the time I'm putting together this video. At some point, I sought help from my uncle, and we achieved a lot in this conversion. We converted this Peugeot 405 into 100% electric. I salvaged old laptop batteries and eventually made a 200 volts 100 ampere hour battery.
Here's the new setup. This is the accelerator and the mechanism associated with it.
Normally, each lithium-ion battery has an output of 3.7 volts, and when fully charged, they get to 4.2. Though don't get fooled here by the innocent look of this kind of battery. When mishandled, it can be hazardous. This makes me remember to point out that my videos are meant for information only, and I never intend that you try out most of what I normally do. Besides my education in engineering, I've been an experimenter ever since I was of young age. A little background about me. When I was at grade 6, I had a notebook that I got from my grandfather. It was titled The Principles of Electronics, 2nd edition. Ever since I was young, I used to be much fascinated by electronics and mechanical systems. Controversies would arise occasionally. For instance, I had a relative who was a technician. He had visited and I thought he was the right person to pour my queries about electronics. His answers made me realize that he was disappointed about the direction I had taken. Why are you studying about things that you'll never get in life? I'm sure that you won't even make it to university, he continued. Looking back the discussion with him that day, I guess the question about triacs and gas-filled valves was tough for him. Maybe he didn't aim much on discouraging me the much that he did, but wanted to shut my line of questions. Anyway, back to my electric vehicle project. I first attempted to use our 80 volts by 8 amps motor as my torque source. This would give me just 1.44 kilowatts of power or less. My plan was to get more torque using gearing. Unfortunately, the motor rated speed was 3600 rpm. It was a general knowledge to me that if I would want more speed, then I would need to power my motor way past the rated power parameters. When I tried this approach, heating was a major issue, which made me think of making my own motor. I used the vehicle for a couple of months though. I would easily get materials such as microwave magnets, wood and motor rewinding wires. For the commutation, I wasn't concerned of the efficiency, but wanted to set up something that would give me the speed and torque I would carry on to the next test vehicle. My second motor version had to be something that I could mount on a vehicle. My first thought was using aluminium to hold my coils, and since my motor arrangement was to be in axial flux, my rotor aluminium would be mounted having the magnets. If you know something about the electromagnetism, I'm sure by now you can see the problem in this design already. When I would attempt to energize the coil that were surrounded by the aluminium, huge currents would get short-circuited by the aluminium itself. A replica scenario would be a transformer containing tons of primary wire and then a huge single-ton secondary wire that is short-circuited. When I learned my expensive mistake, my desire of designing my own motor at that time went low. I focused on the possibility of using three-phase motor instead, but I landed on tons of control problems. Multiple electronics steps were needed besides generating oscillations. I would use CD4047 and CD4017 to get me some sequences which seemed to work. However, the circuit was never reliable. Today I know there could be some electromagnetic shielding problem that I had. I wanted to share this project with you. It was baby steps toward more sophisticated talk generating unit. Please share, like and subscribe my channel. You will help me reach many more besides you getting more information from me. Thank you.